Hi there! Welcome to the Gardens and Graveyards channel. Today, Spencer and I are about to embark on a journey of no return. A lot of things that we do in our garden can be changed back if we decide to. Undone? Yeah, or just like we took out all those irises and we can replant the irises somewhere else or plant them right back where they were. But today we are cutting down these giant shrubs. And once we do that, they'll be gone forever. They will not come back. They will completely change the front look of our house. They've been here since before we moved in. We did what we could to embrace them. We shaped them up. We cut them down. They were, I don't know, they were at least 3 or 4 feet taller when we moved in. They were touching the power lines. So we got them out of the power lines and we kept trying to make them at scale with our house. But you can see they're taller than the house again. And they're just misshapen. They're tied up in the middle so that they, hold some sort of shape. And they're not our favorites. I'm going to miss the evergreen look. So we'll want to put evergreens back into the garden. Maybe not right there, but just to have that evergreen structure in the garden again. But we are both very excited to see them actually gone from this space.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn the camera around, show you kind of what we're going to do, and then we're just going to put up a camera and you could watch us cut them all down and haul them off. So, as you can see, they're kind of monsters, and they are spider web, to scale, twice the size of a human being. They're spider web magnets, which is not great right by our front door. I'm constantly shaving this one off of the sidewalk. They are not planted at center, so this one is over further and it doesn't get in the sidewalk as much. Plus, this side doesn't get sun. This side gets sun because the sun comes in this way. You can kind of see this one is shaped weird over there. The front looks a lot better than the back sides. The back sides have tons of holes because, again, there's no sun, right? So they're just kind of a mess. Anyhow, what these have are, see if I can get in here, multiple trunks, right? So we're just going to take them out trunk by trunk. I can't see what I'm doing. So I'll take this one out, and I'll take this one out, I'll take this one out, and so on until there's no more to take out. We will take them out in sections so that they're easy to manage. And then in the very end, we will cut that stump as low to the ground as we can. And I have to do something about making it rot out, or, well, I don't know if it's going to go right there. We are going to move these big cement planters to flank the doorway, but I don't know that they're going to go right where those stumps are. I think they'll probably go back further. So there's different ways to make sure that the stumps don't sprout or whatever. Sucker. But all right, same with this. It is going to change some things, like this azalea is going to get a lot more sun, which just means it's going to get better flower power. We're going to be really careful about not breaking our hebe right here. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. This one has the same kind of deal, a bunch of trunks inside. These ones are a little bit bigger. Ugh. And we are just going to be using a Greenworks battery operated chainsaw. We have our Sawzall out here just in case we need it for some reason. Large loppers, pruners, gloves, and we're just gonna haul the branches off to a big pile in the backyard. So you can see there how we've tied them together so that they create more of a cone shape rather than splaying out. So we're just grabbing some scissors to cut off that string. Goodness, honestly, I don't even miss it. It just like actually makes the front entry look so much more welcoming. I just walked inside and I could see from my living room, I could see the rest of the garden, which is fun. And it just made me realize that I can probably start having houseplants in that room now because there will be more light. So that's exciting. Another benefit of getting rid of these things. well, it's all done now. I love it. I don't miss them at all. I feel a tiny bit exposed, but mostly I love it. Let me show you what it looks like over there. So we've left all the plantings as they were, obviously. And we weren't really able to get too much closer to the ground because there's so many knots in the stumps. But I'm going to try the trick of drilling holes in them and pouring salt down the holes. My understanding is that helps rot them out, and I think over the winter, with the rain and keep pouring salt in there, I think that'll help. We have claimed a huge amount of square footage. Like a 5x5 square here, we have 4x5 square over here. We've completely exposed this azalea, which has been shaded out for years. And you can see how much moss is growing on her, a lot of dead branches and stuff in there. I'll trim her up a little bit. And she blooms really, really well. So we're hoping that with more sun exposure, it's going to do even better. We're just going to sit with this area for a little while and then kind of decide. I do know that I want these cement containers flanking the sidewalk here. I just don't know if I want them in or closer in, you know, out or in, whatever. I'm just going to play with it a little bit. They're really heavy, so we're not going to just be moving them around. So I need to think about it a little before we start moving things. This is the only plant that's kind of going to have to take a little recovery time, but I trim that back pretty hard every year, so I'll be doing that, and then hopefully you could see there's like new growth down in here, so it'll just start coming this way and fill in this space. Same with this hebe. It was really shaded out. I think that with more sunlight it'll get better, like it'll look more like that one. So yeah, that's our project for today. And it's just like, man, it's like a big deep breath this garden is taking. It fills